Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're looking at the Desire2 aluminium super strength adjustable riser for laptops. This is an ergonomic laptop stand that raises your screen up to 5.9 inches to basically eye level for comfortable viewing. Basically aims to promote good posture, reducing eye strain on your eyes and neck especially. As I said, it is made of aluminium, or if you're in the States, aluminum, and they claim that the strong construction enables compatibility of most laptops with a superior weight bearing capacity. It's got anti-slip rubber pads, which of course you'd expect to make sure your laptop's going to stay put on it, especially if you're going to be putting a MacBook on there. You know, that's an expensive piece of equipment, you're definitely not going to want it to slip. So that's pretty much it for spec wise, so let's just start looking around it. So on the bottom there's a hole which is not really for anything. When you fold it flat, the little screw adjustment will go through that hole, so just bear that in mind, and it won't sit exactly flush on the desk when it is folded fully. The bottom you got your rubber pads as well, and all the components of this stand is actually made up with Allen keys, so should you need to, you can tighten them, which is quite good to know. So this is the point I was making about the adjustment screw. It doesn't actually sit flush, a little bit of a shame, as you can't just put it flat with the laptop on. So that adjustment screw literally is a case of lift the stand up to where you want it and then screw the adjustment until you feel it stop, then it will just sit wherever you adjust it to. That's the full height of 5.9 inches, but then of course you could tilt the laptop stand and then the screen on your laptop to kind of extend that range. I will show you that in a moment. There's the rubber mounts to just make sure your laptop's going to stay put. Of course you've got a lip on the front for the laptop to sit against to make sure it's not going to slip off. So the actual adjustment is done literally just by your hand, literally just adjust it to whatever angle you want. Some people might think that may kind of slip. It does tend to stay put, which is good. You can always look behind the back of it and then tighten the Allen key behind it if you want it to be either stiffer or looser adjustment. That's easy to do. Bear in mind you don't get an Allen key included, so you will need to get your own one. Right, so this is full height with my MacBook on. You can see it's a great level if you wanted to use it maybe with a DJ controller. That's my kind of first thoughts with it, or even a keyboard underneath. And then adjusting it down, don't do it when your laptop's on, for crying out loud. It's really difficult to do. Make sure you take your laptop off and it's a lot easier. As you could see there, I couldn't quite go to the bottom purely because of that adjustment screw. And if you have your laptop on, you can jam your fingers quite easily if you're not expecting the weight that will come down once you've adjusted that screw. So another little thing that could be worked upon there. Now this is the kind of lowest you can get away with. You do see it is a little bit wobbly, so I wouldn't really recommend using it very low down, even though some people just want it raised a little bit. It does lack in stability there a little bit, but once you raise it up, I find that's the best kind of place to have it when you're typing. It seems like there's a bit more structural integrity when it's higher up as well. Now the actual screw, if you fully adjust it out, can just fall out, so make sure you don't do that. They could easily make a workaround to make sure that it doesn't fall out. And here's the MacBook set up with a mouse and a keyboard if you wanted to go about it that way. I know a lot of people do use their MacBooks with an external display, so that's kind of what it would look like in that scenario. And then that's how I said about the laptop earlier, at a higher degree with the screen. Then you can get a little bit of a further extension as well. So that's literally reaching to the top of my 27-inch screens. So if you did want to run a further display, or maybe use another monitor with the same height, you can easily do so. So overall, it's a pretty good laptop stand. It's currently $59.99 on Amazon, which I think is okay for the money. I think there are a few improvements that need to be made though. Being able to bring it fully down would be great. Now going back to their full product description, which is an aluminium super strength adjustable riser for laptops, it's just too much of a mouthful. Just call it Desire2 aluminium laptop stand. That's literally all we need. I do love the colour. It does fit perfectly with the MacBook Pro in silver. So if you're wondering about colour matching, it does work really quite well. Minus a couple of niggles. If you want to extend your displays or even just have a higher typing experience, it's a pretty good solid product. So thank you for Desire2 for sending this out for me to review. If you want to get one for yourself, I'll leave a link in the description box below. If you enjoyed this video and haven't already, please consider subscribing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.